Yeah, you're good? Ooh, what a weekend, huh? What's that? No champagne? Yeah, I think it's a little early. Although, I should probably have a little hair of the dog, huh? That would make me feel better. Where's Jewel when you need her? Is everybody having a good weekend so far? Yeah. All right. I've had a blast here. I was walking around last night looking at all the costumes. You guys are doing a terrific job. I think my favorite is probably Where's Waldo? Very clever. Especially if you're at that Marriott bar overlooking everything and you see a sea of people in them little red hats. It's really, really great. And I saw one that was Weekend at Bernie's. Did you guys see that one? The guy's holding up the dead guy in the middle. It was very funny. All right, I think there's some questions already.
Good morning.
Morning.
You've played 3 really different characters in Inara, Adria, and now Anna. Which, in your opinion, has the more complex character-to-character roles? Is it Inara and Mal? Is it Adria and her mother Vala? Or is it Anna and Lisa?
I think I'm going to have to go with Inara and Mal. They have the most intense, complicated relationship I've ever read or seen anywhere. Those two, that's a good sound in the morning, isn't it? Those two are extremely complicated. I don't know if they would have ever resolved their issues together. And, I mean, Anna's easy. She just wants to take over the human race. Duh, you know, whatever. And who doesn't have mother-daughter things with Adria and Val, you know, whatever.
Thank you.
I really love the spots you did where it was Anna talking to the TV audiences of Lost and Dancing with the Stars. And I was wondering if you could talk about that a little bit and if you're doing any of this for like season 2 for the next, season.
I'm sure we will be doing them. That was a really, I think, genius marketing campaign that ABC came up with, which was to make the show seem like part of your life. So you would be watching TV and you would get a commercial interruption, and it would be Anna. And I had a lot of people actually come up to me and say, you know, before I didn't know the show was coming on, I thought you were a politician. And you were coming on the airwaves to tell us about your new campaign. And I was like, perfect, that's exactly what I wanted. So I thought that was really, really smart of them to do that. And we'll be doing some more. And it's just, super great way to reach everybody. We did Facebook, we did YouTube, we did all these different things, yeah. I also thought there was a really cool campaign that was going to happen where they would put big red V's in the sky and all over the United States with a plane, but it turned out that apparently that wasn't very eco-friendly because of all the fuel it would be spending, but I thought that was a really cool idea. Screw the environment. I'm just kidding. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, good morning. I have a two-part question. Number one, do you actually believe in an extraterrestrial life form? And number two, read obviously about the invasion of Earth by an extraterrestrial life form. And there have been recent months and weeks, there have been some statements by Stephen Hawking and some other people that have commented on what it may be like when it actually happens.
Yeah.
Did you ever think about what could happen and what did you think would happen?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's something out there. I think it would be crazy to believe we're it. We're in an enormous universe we can't even begin to understand and see all of it. There are other galaxies, there are other planets. Who knows? It'd be kind of cool to meet them, though, I think. Maybe? I don't know. They would like me, that's for sure. I'm doing a really good job in portraying them.
I have 2 questions that are kind of non-me related, but my first question is, did Alan get his car back?
We're still working on that.
And my second question is, how did you feel the first time that you went to something like this and you saw somebody dress up as one of your characters?
It was really surreal and it was so much fun. I remember going, like you recognize it immediately, and that's so cool. Like that's such a great costume that you recognize it, you know what it is, and I just think it's awesome. The weird thing was some girl, I went to a convention in Ghent, in Belgium, and this woman came up to me and she was like, "Hi," and I was like, "God, you look so familiar." I couldn't figure it out, and finally she's like, "This is your costume." I'm like, "Oh, right, you're dressed as Adria," and she's like, "Yeah, this is your actual costume." And I was like, "Oh, shouldn't I get first dibs on that? What the hell?" That was cool. Nobody's come as Anna yet. I haven't seen that. I've seen Peace Ambassador clothing, which is awesome. I think everybody's done a good job with that. That was you. You look great. Look at that. It's awesome. So cute. You could be a V.
Good morning. One of the things that appealed to me about V was that your character and Elizabeth Mitchell's character are kind of set up as like the opposing sides of the show, and the way that it's set up is that you're both mothers, and it kind of set up this metaphor that you two are like the mother hen protecting your side and kind of fighting over what happens to the world and which of your children gets to own the world. And I was wondering, did you have any perspective on that, about the kind of metaphor of motherhood and how it affects the conflict of the show?
Sorry, this guy's got to make a phone call here. Do you need time? Just kidding. I'm teasing. Just a joke. It's all right. Everybody lighten up. It's okay. You have to get the phone. What are you going to do? I understand. I'm just teasing you. All right. Didn't go over so well, but we tried. What can you do? I think that it is set up that way, and it makes a lot of sense. You have Mother Earth versus Mother V, and what's going to happen, who's going to be the winner. And what's starting to happen on the show, which I find really fascinating, is the two kids are actually switching roles. Lisa is getting closer to Erica, and Tyler's getting closer to me. So it'll be an interesting battle between all four of us. For, what am I going to do with my daughter? What's she going to do with her son? And then the two children sort of crisscrossing. And I think that's a really fascinating, dangerous thing. And I'm dying to see what's going to happen, what I'm going to do with that little boy. And on a side note, very weird to be playing a mother right now to a daughter who is my age, or a little younger, a few years younger. And I went up to Laura and we were like laughing about it, on set one day. And she's like, "I know, it's so crazy that you play my mother." I'm like, "I know, it's totally insane and weird." And she's like, "We don't even look alike." It's like, "Thanks, Laura." Nice to know.
You probably had this question before, but I mean, I can't help to realize that we aliens have all the blue energy and laser beams and everything, but they don't have the capability to intercept cell phone calls.
Oh, yeah.
Like from
other people?
Yeah.
From Erica, for
Yeah.
example? Yeah, but we're working on it. We can't have every technology. I think we intercepted some, we put V operators to call people, but we don't have an actual interceptor of cell phones. Working on it.